With 2023 being another great year of games releasing, and since I love playing Spider-Man Remastered and getting their achievements, I thought it was time to get all 50 achievements for Miles Morales with Spider-Man 2 coming in 19 days time as I'm recording, which I'm excited as you guys are when it releases. So of course we started by swinging around the city and getting a call from Spider-Man himself that he needs our help, and I loved how both the games start by swinging like I can do this all day. But we don't, as we shortly go to the tutorial with fighting some bad guys who escape through a prison truck and getting the feel of the combat. And we see a familiar face showing up. Yep, that's right, Rhino is back, and having learned his lesson from the first game, and we get a batch of achievements not long after, which I didn't know we would be getting this early in the game at the time. While in the middle of trying to stop Rhino and jumping on his back, we head inside the mall and we are to avoid obstacles, but instead we ran towards them, which is not a Spidey thing to do, but we do so and got like a Rhino in a China shop and Rhino Rodeo. Even that didn't stop Rhino, so we had our first boss battle and introductory to Venom Punch, Miles' special ability he gained from the spider he got bit, and the mechanics were simple. We punch and dodge his attacks and taking opportunity when he is down. After defeating him, we have a check-in with Pete who tells us he will be going on a vacation in Europe and we are to cover in for him while he is gone. We took an oath to protect the city and received a gift from Pete before he leaves, which gave us another achievement. With a good introduction to the game, we immediately go straight in action-packed event where we to investigate a break-in till we meet some unfriendly people by surprise, which were in front of us. And I also could have took the opportunity to gain another achievement to perform a 100 combo and kept on getting hit. But oh well, the game is not over, so there'll be another opportunity for it. So getting right back to it, we are to investigate another break-in and see one bad guy and took down pretty quick and his belongings, and this chest unlocks a collectible achievement that we will get later in the video, which is this one here. For now, we meet more of his friends that are planning to stop the Harlem Express from running, so we did a stealth takedown on them, which I did in first try, before we did a small puzzle in reconnecting the train cars on the track, which they didn't like, so they decided to bomb the train tracks in another location, which of course we had to stop them. After taking them down, we got the Harlem Express achievement. Later that night, they decided to try again, but with exploding a bridge nearby, which we took some enemies on the exploding bridge and some quick time events. We tried to save a villains, cause that's what Spider-Man does. However, these varieties had different faults and wanted to kill us instead. And while being in distress, Miles gains another ability by going invisible for a short period of time, which we can see his abilities are different than Peter don't have. But we managed to escape and gain Hanging by the Thread achievement. Before we continue on the story, I quickly unlocked Mod That Suit for crafting a suit mod and Look with Better Eyes for crafting a visor mod. Okay, let's get back to it. Miles gets a lead on tracking down the main villain, the Tinkerer. And yes, the next phrase is no joke, but our mission is to track down the main villain's cell phone guarded in a heavily tight security. Yes, a legit mission on tracking down a cell phone, but we sneak on some vents and fight enemies along the way. With interacting the bad guy's computer, we unlock another enemy bases hidden in the city that will obtain these achievements over here. Next room, they are filled with more bad guys and try to take the stealth route, or else more bad guys will come, and I didn't want to do that, and took them out not too long in first try. And yes, I love doing stealth type missions, so definitely this was right up my alley. With that done, we unlocked the core of the Pro Room achievement. The next mission, we go undercover into the enemy hideout and finding out what are they up to. With gathering intel, we storm into headquarters that are swarmed with more enemies, meaning more stealth type route, which I decided to get these achievements since I thought it was the right time to do so, and I did. Unlocking those, we unlock another achievement from downtown for using Venom Dash on the enemy, which I wasn't aiming to, but not complaining though. After ruining their day on taking them out and getting what we need, we escaped and earned True Deception achievement. Tinker didn't like what we did to them, so decided to wreak more havoc in the city, resulting in a chase and nothing more mentioning to the scene except for earning another achievement for our hard work on the job. Soon after, it was another boss fight. And yep, Rhino is back, but more juiced up, if you know what I mean. Right? You guys know. Meaning we had to utilize our venom abilities and electrify objects thrown at him in order to take down Rhino, unlocking another achievement, exploding bulldozer. Also, while in that boss fight, I earned overcharge achievement for defeating 100 enemies. Back to back, we had another boss fight. Man can't catch a break, and this time it was the Prowler with abilities that clones himself and teleport nearby location, which it is cool to be fair, but it also took me a couple tries to get the rhythm, and we managed to defeat him, resulting in another achievement, family drama. With the game closing to the finale, we have a mission that is a short flashback, and we meet two familiar faces and we beat our childhood friend in a minigame, which I thought it was cool to add, earning these two achievements. Finally, we faced our final villain, the Tinkerer, once and for all, and yes, it had some tough patches, but it was definitely the most fun I had because of the stakes and challenges were set in, with dodging Tinkerer attacks and hitting back when the moment comes, resulting in the building in more damage state. Tinker adds in new attacks, which we had to dodge them through, but I did stumble and had to do a few more runs in order to defeat it. Overall, it was a pretty fun battle. After the fight and some cutscenes, we earned the final story related achievement, Ultimate Sacrifice. Now we are in the cleanup stage, which we have to get the side mission, collectibles, and miscellaneous achievements before we get into New Game Plus. But before we do that, I went to look at my phone and look at our social feed. We are to scroll the whole thing to the end, unlocking socially acceptable. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Man, this Spider-Man is popular. More popular than me. I also got these achievements in my first playthrough, so I quickly get through them. First, we got Crime Master for doing all bonus objectives for every crime type. And honestly, it wasn't too bad, except for one specific objective, and that was a car chase, and was not to take damage, and took me a few runs to get this right, because even here, I was trolling myself for no reason. Let's go! Yes! Next, we unlock Up and Over for doing bend and jump on dash on a single enemy.
Nice!
Then we had Comment the King in completing all the side missions, and gaining 5-star reveal in completing all that app request. I didn't want to butcher it, so we're gonna learn that. Now with that out of the way, I decided to complete the enemy bases and labs that I mentioned earlier, going after these achievements, especially these last two that I was losing my mind, which you will see in a moment. The first one is defeating an enemy base without being detected, and I decided to do this in this space that you're seeing right now. And if I'm being honest, I was struggling as this was my third attempt, because me saying it is pretty easy. But there's moments where you think it's safe to take them out, but it doesn't, and having to start all over again. However, the game have these indicators on the enemy, so I've been using that to help me to get out of it.
Do I get it? Yeah! Never saw it coming. Nice.
Also, you remember earlier when I could have done the 100 combo during the waves of enemies section? Well, you're seeing that now, and yeah, I was using it.
No! Okay. Restart. Uh-oh. No. Go away. No! I used...
Yes, this is real-time footage of me trolling, and I hope you're enjoying this segment, because yeah, there was so much footage I could have used, but yeah, it was so bad.
I want to... Uh-oh. No. No!
But we persevered and got the achievement.
Yes! Finally! And I got hit, but that's okay.
Also, I got the trapped achievement on defeat 50 enemies with the remote mine and crafting 10 upgrades, unlocking Kit Bash.
Oh, craft 10 upgrades.
So before going to New Game Plus, I thought there was no better way but to do the Spider-Man training challenges that Peter himself did. So there's combat, traversal, and stealth. Honestly, my favorite one to do is stealth, and they can be tricky sometimes because once you get caught, you have to restart, and there's also a timer. So it was a challenge that I was all up for. Also, getting these achievements, you need to get spectacular or more to earn it, so this was a breeze. Yeah, let's go. After completing all the training challenges, we got these two achievements.
Some great training. Here's a secret.
And now it is time to do the collectibles, which are not a lot to do. So we went and opened all the underground cache, getting salvager, getting these time capsules, reminiscing Miles' childhood, while getting the last one I earned on the boat achievement for riding on a boat in South of Chinatown, which I wasn't planning and didn't know it was one, but we carried on and collect the last one, Urban Explorers. Next, we went to get these audio recordings that we had to figure out what the sounds are, but it did took a few minutes to figure it out.
That's it.
Oh, there we go.
But your dad and I grew up not
Deep
far from
cuts.
Postcards from Miles' dad that are hidden in the city, which we get our heartfelt flashback cutscene at the end, earning an achievement.
Miles,
Then
what's
we got a new
Hey, Mom.
home for completing all the
finished the
shifts,
scavenger.
and we had to apply a sticker and customize lighting in photo mode, which is what we did, earning JJ Will Be Proud achievement. And look at that awesome photo we made. Wow. Now it is time for New Game Plus, and I'm sure you guys know already and cultured that the story is pretty short. It took me almost 5 hours or less. That is if you don't do the side stuff, unlocking plus plus.
There we go. Plus,
Hey,
plus.
Ma, you busy?
During New Game Plus, I unlock all skills 2, 3. There we go. Unlock all skills and purchase all suits, which you had to get in this mode and not earlier.
There we go. Purchase all suits.
So there's 2 achievements left before 100% completing it. First, we pay tribute to a legend himself, Stan Lee, a memoir, and definitely going to miss his cameo in Marvel films. And them adding this as an achievement is pretty cool. And last but not least, we pay tribute to Miles' hero is by visiting his father's grave, will earn an achievement and completing all of them.
And there we go. Be yourself and never give up.
Well, another achievement done, and after last video was a good booster for me and made me feel great again. I enjoyed this as much as I did in the first one, so definitely Spider-Man 2 will be a must play and will 100% complete it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So please consider a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want more game hunting videos like this. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.